What's going on, guys, and welcome into the Lombo Report with Logan and Ryan. I'm Ryan, joined alongside Logan. We are brothers. I'm currently in college, Logan in middle school. But today we're going to get on here and talk a little baseball action, specifically Yankees baseball, because that's kind of what we're both geared for and know the most about. But Logan, big news today. Aaron Judge named the captain of Team USA for the upcoming World Baseball Classic. So overall thoughts and reactions to that.
I think he's a great leader. I mean, 2024 and 2022 MVP, and led the Yankees to the World Series last year. So obviously, a great leader to choose.
Yeah, I mean, the Yankees named him captain when he signed that big contract in 2023 after his MVP season. And I mean, what better guy than Aaron Judge to really lead? He already leads the one of the greatest franchises in baseball, the New York Yankees, and then now he's going to go out there and lead Team USA. I saw a little quote. He was talking about watching at home Mike Trout lead the team out in the 2023 World Baseball Classic, and it was Mike Trout leading out the team onto the field in the championship, and he was holding the flag and running out on the field. And Aaron Judge just said that he wanted to be part of that culture and kind of represent the roster and represent the country in that way.
Yeah, I agree, and I think that uh,
What is so funny?
I don't know.
This guy's lost.
Uh, well, I think that I thought that it was like funny and like weird how Aaron Judge never even spoke a word about it to the Yankees about playing in the World Baseball Classic. I feel like I don't know. I thought that
He
was a
didn't
weird stance. Yeah, he didn't speak to the Yankees about playing in it.
before accepting.
Yeah,
Where'd you see that?
I'm talking Yanks
Oh, I didn't even see that. That's good news, Logan. What do you think
from the
about that?
press conference. I thought it was weird because like the captain and I guess he was really determined since the quote you came up with earlier about Mike
Yeah.
Trout.
Well, I mean, what do you think Aaron Judge should have done?
I mean, if I was in this situation, I would play, but I don't know about telling the Yankees or not.
Why wouldn't you tell them? I feel like that's your team. You got to tell them you're going out and playing.
Yeah, but sometimes you're so committed, and I don't know. Maybe they
Do
try
you
to
think
hold you back.
Yeah, do you think it's a concern for the Yankees because of Aaron Judge's like history of injuries that they might be worried about him getting hurt out there?
100%.
Yeah, because I
You never
mean,
know what you can
when
get
you look at
into when you.
Edwin Diaz 2023 was got hurt celebrating and missed
Yeah,
the entire season for the Mets, and then I know Didi Gregorius when he was playing for the Netherlands back in I think 2016, 2017 World Baseball Classic, he got hurt. And he
yeah.
missed substantial time for the Yankees that year as well. So definitely a concern. The Yankees got to keep their guys healthy. Do you think that the Yankees would have held him back if he was like, "Hey, this is something I really want to do"?
I mean, I definitely think some of the guys would, but I feel like some of the bigger people over there would have pushed him forward and said that that was a good step forward in his
Which
career.
bigger people?
I mean, I think Aaron Boone would have said go for it.
Oh yeah, why?
Cashman, I don't know about
Just
Cashman
cause?
over there.
Yeah, Cashman's definitely a little worried. He's got to keep his guys
But
healthy. But in light
might
of
be
that, and obviously we know that uh, you know, what was it, 3 years ago that Team USA lost in the championship to Japan, and Shohei Ohtani struck out Trout to end it, which was pretty cool. But what other guys do we want to kind of see on this Team USA roster?
love to see Trey Turner back out there.
Trey Turner, of
And
course, had that big grand slam,
uh,
and I forget what round it was, but he went in, was struggling, and hit a
yeah,
grand slam on an 0-2 count to give Team USA the lead.
that was so cool. Uh, I'd love to see Bryce Harper out there again too. And I
How
just
come?
put
Just
two
cause?
Phillies back to back. I feel like he's also just a great leader and will bring some hype to the USA team.
Is that like your favorite player, Bryce Harper?
I love Bryce Harper.
I mean, that's a safe bet.
He's my guy.
He's a dog.
Yeah.
Another guy I think we could expect to see out there is the Cubs outfielder Kyle Tucker.
Ooh, that's a great pick.
Tucker's a guy who kind of lives for the moment. He had some great success in the World Baseball Classic in 2023. So another guy I think that they would love to get out there. Who else
Yeah.
you got on your list?
Let me think about this. What other pitchers could we add?
The pitcher's always a concern because a lot of pitchers don't want to do it because they're afraid of getting hurt. Like a
Yeah,
lot of time, you don't see the best pitchers go and play because they're afraid of like pitch count and stuff. Like
yeah.
Nestor Cortez Jr. was supposed to pitch for Team USA back in 23, and the Yankees were like, no, they were worried about
Uh,
him getting hurt.
Pitchers are obviously more of a concern because all the
I
more arm
mean,
tech
I know
concerns about them.
Lance Lynn pitched. Blake Trinan was on that team.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe we'll see Jack Flaherty out there. I don't know. Who else you got on that list?
Uh, hmm. For pitchers
What pitch?
wise,
Yeah, what pitchers do you want to see out there?
hmm, maybe Zach Wheeler or Paul Steens.
Paul Skeens would be a cool one because I mean he's
Yeah,
got electric stuff, and I mean he's kind of been on the biggest stage now since he came up to the big league. So Paul Skeens is definitely a good pick.
yeah, bringing in
Who
that
else?
heat. Uh, Pitchers wise again.
Yeah,
All
come on,
right.
you got it.
Who do you have?
I mean, he won't be healthy in time, but I'd love to see
Or,
Garrett Cole, but he won't be back in time. I mean,
yeah,
he's that's another guy who's just like lives for the big moments like that.
yeah. I was thinking
Um,
about that.
a guy that probably won't be on it, but I love to see him. David Robertson. He was the one who, when we won it in 2017, he got the last out. D-Rob's an electric
Yes.
guy that they get it out there. Um, Merrill
Uh,
Kelly, I think pitched in the 2023. Devin Williams. Um, maybe Luke Weaver.
ooh,
Luke Weaver would be a fun one.
yeah. Austin
Weaver's
Wells would be a
World.
fun one too.
Yeah, but you got to think like, I mean, Will Smith will probably be the starting catcher.
Will Smith or
Where's Adley from? Rutschman. Is he a U.S. guy?
I don't know.
Where's he from? Let's see. I feel like yes.
Yes, I think he is.
Mm, let's see. Where's he from? Oh, he's from Portland, Oregon. So yeah, I think honestly, Will Smith and Adley might be your two catchers right there.
Yeah,
I don't know who else it would be.
that's a good duo.
Yeah, it is a good duo. I mean,
I think
I think two,
Adley will definitely. I think Adley would definitely want to be a part of the USA team.
and Will Smith is already. I think Will Smith played in 23 as well. So that's two
Yeah, he
guys right
did.
there. Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean, that's a pretty good roster for Team USA there.
yeah.
I feel like they're probably gonna be the favorite to win. Of course, Japan's gonna be in it again. They're
Oh
really
yeah.
good. Puerto Rico always puts together a good team, like
Mhm.
Soto and stuff. So it should be good. It should be a good one. I mean, all the guys love to play in it because it's just like it's the best
Yeah.
of the best just going at it for their country. I think it's so cool.
Some
And
people would
especially,
rather. Some people would rather win that than the World Series, which
do you really believe that?
some people do.
Like
Some of the
who?
players have come out and said it.
Well, I guess it means a lot, but I don't know if I would. I don't know.
I think I would rather win the World Series, but
That brings a good question. If you had to pick World Baseball Classic representing Team USA,
to win,
or yeah, to win a World Baseball Classic with Team USA, or win the World Series with your team, what would you pick?
that's a tough one.
It is tough because
It's
like
like
I
you
feel
got the
like
whole world watching you.
yeah, but with like the World Series, like you got like the team aspect of it,
Yeah,
where it's like you've been with these guys forever. But then the World Baseball Classic, it's like the best of the
the
best
best of the
players
best. Yeah,
around the world, and you're playing for something bigger than just the game. It's like for your country. So
yeah.
definitely good debate. We'll have to see what people think.
Mm.
I like that one. All right, but moving on more to more Yankees news. Uh, what have been your pitching concerns with the Yankees? Because outside of Max Fried, it seemed bleak.
Marcus Stroman, dude, that first inning, his last start, can't believe it.
What about it?
5 runs given up with I don't even think he had an out yet before he got before they were even 5 runs on the board.
Yeah, he only got two outs before he came out of the game. It was atrocious. It was really bad.
Hmm.
But no, when you look at the guys with the like ERA, it's Max Fried of our starters with a 1.56. He's been lights out this year. Amazing. You know who has the second best ERA on the team?
Will Warren,
It's Carlos Rodón of the eligible players. You know what Carlos Rodon's ERA is?
like 4.7.
5.48.
Woo.
The Yankees pitching staff is in need of some help, Logan.
Yeah,
I mean, I think this was a concern coming into the year when, we're supposed to have Luis Heel, the AL Rookie of the Year, back. Clark Schmidt had a great year last year. We're supposed to have him back. I mean, obviously, the 2023 AL Cy Young Award winner, Garrett Cole, we were supposed to have back.
yeah,
And just none of those things happened. Obviously, Luis Heel and Clark Schmidt are getting going, so hopefully they'll be back soon. But outside of Max Free, the Yankees are struggling on the mound.
exactly. And I see Carlos Rodon as an ace pitcher, like a Cy Young pitcher. Some like one
We're
inning,
paying him like one.
he'll go 1, 2, 3, like strikeout, 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 and then the next it'll go at least like 2 home runs. It's horrible.
I
And
love
then
this tweet.
like
I saw a tweet and it was you
I feel
go.
like if he gets one bad call, then he just gets so much in his head. He's like a head case.
Yeah, definitely. I agree with that. But with Rodon too, like I mean, what was the one game he like got really hype on the mound and then like after
Oh,
the
the
first inning it
post
just got
game,
yeah, it just got
post
rocked.
postseason last year,
They just got rocked in the next inning.
and then he
He just
came
came
out.
out
He
so
watched
much energy.
he watched Garrett Cole pitch like the next day, and he was so composed. What was that against the Royals or
I don't remember. I'm gonna be completely
the
honest.
Guardians? Maybe
I think Guardians probably. It's such a blur though.
it was Guardians. I think.
That
Yeah,
was
it was definitely
unreal.
Guardians because it was the first time he pitched in the postseason. I think.
Well, we played the Guardians second. We played the Royals first
Oh yes, yes,
because the
yes.
Guardians were in the ALCS. So it was one of the two, and dude, it was so bad. But the
God,
way we're paying him, he should be this lights out pitcher, not a guy that goes 6 innings and gives up 4 earned runs every single start, because that's what it feels like.
yeah. And you get the occasional 7 innings pitch, like 1 or 2 earned runs given up. But
I don't even think that's unrealistic from him. It's like 3+ every single time he goes out. Let's look at his game logs this season,
yeah,
Logan. I think he's pitched 4 games this season. Let's see. In his last 3 games, I don't have all four. I have his last 3 games. Ready?
mm-hmm.
5 and 2/3 against the Giants, 4 earned runs. 6 innings against Detroit, 5 earned runs. 6 innings against Arizona, 4 earned runs. And his opening day start was somewhere in that line too. Oh, I got it. Uh, who was it
Five.
against? Milwaukee.
Yeah,
Oh, 5 1/3, 1 earned run. Okay, so I'll give him his flowers there. He pitched okay there, but still, dude,
he always gives up
his
the home
last
run
three
though.
starts, 4+ earned runs a game, over 5 innings pitched.
Yeah, you
Hey,
just
a
do
guy we
not.
got to credit though. A guy we got to credit today. He came out and pitched. Carlos Carrasco had a
Yes.
good outing today.
Uh huh.
He went
Pitched
five
well. What
innings,
was
1 earned run,
yeah,
only gave 1 hit. I mean, this is a guy career ERA of like 4.16, but obviously not pitching too well right now, like this season. But today had a really good outing.
4 strikeouts on the day. Not too shabby for only 5 innings pitched.
Who's the guy in the Yankees you want to see step up more, especially in the rotation? Because I see it right now, it's Will Warren, Carlos Carrasco, Max Fried,
Yes.
Marcus Stroman, and Rodon. Oh, of those, I guess not Fried, but of those four guys, which guy kind of needs to step up and it might make or break this Yankees season?
I feel like it's if I had I would pick all of them, but
If you
it's
could
like
pick just one guy to pitch good the rest of the season, and win almost every game he goes out there and pitches, who would it be? Who's a big X factor for the Yankees?
I feel like it's Stroman or Weaver, since we or not Weaver, Warren, since
Warren?
Warren's young and he's still coming up. I
Yeah.
think his first game was like mid-year last year, his debut.
Yeah, yeah.
So I think to have a promising year from him would be huge.
Definitely, I agree with that, Logan. I think another guy we could kind of see take a step up. I feel like every time that Carlos Rodon's on the mound, the Yankees just choose to score runs in that game. So if he could just go out there and maybe only let up 3 earned runs over 6 innings,
Yeah.
I think that's a guy. But when he's letting up 4 or 5 earned runs, like it just makes it's so hard to come back from. Because then
Yeah.
you got to score runs early in that game, and at that point you just feel out of it. So then you're not putting your Devin Williams or Luke Weaver or Mark Leiter on the mound. You're putting like anybody else,
Mm-hmm.
and they kind of they might tag up your bullpen a little bit. So I think if Carlos Rodon can go out there and kind of limit the damage early on, I think it'll really set the Yankees up for success.
And you just do not see as much life out of starting pitchers as you used to.
No,
Like
definitely
five,
not. I mean,
it's like an average of like 5 innings per
yeah.
year.
When we get freed for 7 innings and 1 earned run, I'm like, oh my goodness, where has this been?
Yeah,
Because even like
it's
Cole
huge.
will pitch really good, but he strikes so many people out that his pitch count gets so high in the fifth inning, he's got to get pulled.
Yeah,
Like, I mean, he might only give up no earned runs over 5 innings, but he walks so many guys that he's got to come out.
yeah,
So
exactly.
having a guy like Freed who just throws strikes, it's so helpful.
Also, we
Um,
got to give uh, Tim Tim Hill his credit.
Tim
He's
Hill
been
has been
he's been nice in the
electric.
pen.
Tim Hill's the man. All right, Logan. I hope you have these because I gave them to you before the show. Who has been your most surprising Yankee of the 2025 season? You didn't
I
prepare
got
this, did you?
give me Ben Rice. He
Logan,
has
Logan,
been what?
I told you to prepare this before the show.
Oh, I got this.
Oh, okay. All right. So who is your most surprising Yankee of 2025?
Ben Rice.
I love it.
He is my guy. He beefed
Why?
up over the offseason. He's already
Okay.
I think he already has 5 home runs, I think.
He's been hitting the ball
I,
hard.
I, his exit velo has been insane this year.
Yeah,
Let me look up his
definitely.
stats real quick.
Yeah.
A
Ben
298
Rice.
average.
Yeah, Ben Rice has 5 home runs this year. He's
Like,
tied for second with the team lead, and
exactly.
it's Jazz
Yeah.
and Judge in first.
Yep.
I mean,
And
he came up last year and he like played really well at the start, and he was just like a young kid that just loved being here. The fans, big hit with the fans. And then he just kind of like teetered off at the end. Like he hit 3 home runs against Boston, and that was it.
oh yeah, I
It
remember
was just
that.
like, woo. But
Yeah.
then, I mean, he's come back with like vengeance this year. He got sent down to the minors, sat down there for the rest of the season last year. But now has come back up, got called the big leagues to start opening day, and he's making the most of it.
Yeah. And
Batting
I
300 right now.
yeah, I do think that he does have to improve his defense if he wants to stay because we got Giancarlo Stanton coming back from injuries sometime, hopefully in the near future, in a few months. So he'll
Yeah, it's gonna be
definitely take that
tough.
DH spot.
Because I think my most surprising Yankee is kind of competing with Ben Rice, Paul Goldschmidt. I mean, what a pickup this guy was for the New York Yankees this season. All this guy
Yeah,
does is hit.
he
He,
is doing right now.
dude, he's so sound at the plate. I mean, this is a guy. I mean, we know he can put up MVP numbers and whatnot. I mean, I think he won an MVP somewhere in his career. I could be wrong. Could be making that up, but
Yeah, he won an MVP not too long ago.
are we sure?
Yeah, I swear.
Let's see. Let's look it up. I don't want to make stuff up, Logan. You can't do that.
I'm not making
View awards.
2022.
Dude, did he really?
Yes, I was about to say I thought it was 2022, and he has another one in 2017.
Dude, that's unreal.
Yeah,
This
I was gonna
guy.
say, yeah,
Yeah, he won. He was
he is
all
getting
MLB
old,
first
but
team, NL MVP. NL Player of the Month. Oh, that was yeah, dude. This guy's awesome.
Yeah,
I mean, this guy's was a silver slug, five-time silver slugger. Dude, he's playing unreal, and it just stinks because like Giancarlo Stanton's gonna come back, and the analytics team's gonna be like, "Oh, let's play Stanton." Blah blah blah. And I think Paul Goldschmidt, like, he was such like a quiet signing because he literally took less money to come and play for the New York Yankees
yeah,
because he just wanted to wear
that's
pinstripes, which is just awesome.
yeah,
Than he would have gotten elsewhere, and he's making the most of his time in the Bronx. I know it's early. I mean, he's only had what 60 at bats, and he's
yeah.
batting 367 right now. Only one home run, but he's getting on base a lot. I mean, he's got an on base percentage of 409. You'll take that any day. So I love what I'm seeing out of Paul Goldschmidt.
hundred
I think it's
percent.
kind of a shock because it was like a low risk, high reward in signing of Paul Goldschmidt because there's other first basemen. I mean, like Christian Walker was a big name that the Yankees were circulating. I know Alex Bregman was a potential name, and he was going to play third, and they were going to move like DJ over to first base. Obviously, it didn't work out that way, but I mean, what the Yankees did this offseason, I think was the right move in bringing in a veteran like Paul Goldschmidt.
Yeah, and I
You have
think
both 2022 MVPs on this Yankees team.
we do. Yeah,
Judge and Goldsmith.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's cool to think about.
All
We
right, and
also
then
have
your most disappointing player, Logan.
on like he's been performing, but not at the level that I hoped he would. As Oswaldo Cabrera,
Ooh,
he's
really?
got yes. He's
Okay,
it's a
let me hear
weird one.
this.
Let me look up his stats.
Well, to be fair with Cabrera, when you're not playing every day, it's hard to get in a
Yes.
rhythm. Like he's
Mhm.
batting 278 right now and 36 at bats, so it's not terrible, but they've been platooning him with Peraza, so it's hard for him to get in a rhythm in that way.
Mhm. And
But
but the switch hitting aspect of him is huge, and
yeah,
his left side I think is a little bit better than his right, but he's still a great player all around.
I'm gonna go a little bit different of a route. I'm torn between these two guys because I think we expected them both to play a little bit better. I mean, Jazz Chisholm, yes, he has 6 home runs. He's been an RBI machine. The guy's only batting
Yes.
175 on the year.
Yeah, I was thinking about that.
Like low average, high power. Do we really, or is that what we're looking for? I don't know. So Chisholm, a guy, and then we took a risk, and this is another guy I know we're going to talk about during this show, and I guess we'll just talk about him now. Cody Bellinger. I mean, we go out and get him from the
Yeah,
Cubs. I think his ceiling is really high. I know he's dealing with some back. He had food poisoning. He's been missing so much time, this
yeah.
guy. Like it sucks.
And
But
of like
I'm a
stupid
little
things too.
it's so early that I don't think it's like, oh, this was a terrible trade. Because I think he's still like playing well and he's still doing like he's still playing like good enough to be in the starting lineup every day and everything. But the power numbers I think we're kind of disappointed in because I mean we've seen what this guy has done throughout his career and with the short porch in right field, I think you'd expect it to be higher.
Yeah, I was expecting it, but I feel like he's more of like a blooper single double type of
Yeah,
guy, or
he's more of a contact guy, but
yeah,
for sure. But I think I was expecting more out of him too, to just get on base more and everything. I mean, his on
yeah.
base percentage is pretty low as well. So
Paul
just
Goldschmidt has been using the short porch to his advantage, dude. I think
dude, the
I,
guy.
I think all his home runs might be to right field.
I think he's only hit like one.
Nah, he said more than
Goldschmidt?
one.
No, I think it's
Yes.
one. I'll bet you right now.
All
How much
right,
you want to
bet
bet,
me.
Logan?
Yeah,
1 home run. Oh, he's
maybe.
smiling. He knows. 1 home run.
All right, but he's using the short porch to his advantage. Did he hit one
Uh,
today?
Volpe has been using the short porch, but he's
Oh
kind of been
yes.
dipping down. But no, I think the Yankees they'll figure it out. I mean, they haven't been playing the best baseball, but
Give me
I mean,
Trent
they won
Grisham
today.
as my most
Dude.
surprising player.
No,
He is
we knew Trent
him.
Grisham was that guy. Come on, Logan.
He
We
is
knew he was
him.
that guy. No, we knew he was
He,
that guy.
he's
Enough.
so good.
I mean, yeah, he's a dog, but all right, Logan. I think that's all we got on today.
All right.
I mean, you got anything else?
Not
Who
much. I
are
mean,
you? Nobody knows who you are, Logan.
I am Ryan Lombardi's brother,
Is that all they need to
aka
know?
the better brother,
That's all they need to know.
the better Lumbo.
The better Lombo. Okay. I started that nickname and you're not taking away from me, so quiet down
I
there.
said Lumbo, you said Lombo.
It's Lombo. It's not
Mine's
Lumbo.
mine's Lumbo.
That's embarrassing.
All right,
That's a disgrace to the family name, Logan.
whatever you say.
That's a disgrace to the family nickname, all right? Wake up. All right. Well, we appreciate you guys tuning in to the first episode of the Lombo Report. Logan's gonna be a frequent guest, I think. I think you're just gonna be the next co-host of the show, Logan.
All right, I'm in.
We gotta get a little more energy out of you. You're so quiet. People are gonna get bored.
We are doing this at 11. What time is it right
Quiet
now?
down.
11,
Quiet
11,
down.
17.
Quiet down, all right? Grow up.
I'm growing up.
Grow up, all right?
All right.
All right, well, we appreciate you guys tuning in, and we will see you next time right here on the Lombo Report. See you guys.